Hello everyone, welcome to Coders Camp. We are at 21st day of December LeetaCode challenge and the problem we are going to cover in this video is power of 2. It is an easy category problem. The input given here is an integer n and we have to return true if the given number is a power of 2. There are several ways to solve this problem. Though it is a simpler problem, it is really interesting to know all the methods and that would help us to solve some logic in some other problem. So let's understand this with an example. So here is a given example and the number given here is 16 and it is said that a number is power of 2 if the number can be achieved by 2 power something. So now here the value is 16 and 2 power 4 is actually 16, so it is a power of 2 and we have to return true. So how are the ways we can solve this? So the first straightforward way is doing it mathematically. That is, a number is said to be power of 2. For example, if n is 2 power 5, then it is represented as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that is 5 times of 2. If a number can be represented by multiples of 2, then this number can also be reduced back to 2 or divided into parts of 2. So that's the overall logic. We are going to divide the given number by 2 every time until it becomes, the remainder becomes 1, because every time we divide it with a 2, each 2 will be cancelled from the powers and finally only 1 2 will be left, and when we do 2 by 2, the remainder will be 1. So until we reach the remainder equal to 1, we are going to divide it with 2. So if we can do it and the remainder comes to 1, then the given number n will be power of 2. So the code goes something like this, that we are going to check if the given number n is divisible by 2. If it is divisible by 2, then we are going to divide it by 2 every time until it becomes 2. So the overall loop goes till n is less than or equal to 0. And finally, we are going to return if the quotient of dividing 2 by 2 gets to 1, or if the number n gets to 1, and that is going to be our output. So this is as simple as that, and we are going to, this algorithm will work in big O of log n time, because every time we are going to divide our n by half. So this is pretty much a decent optimal algorithm, but how do we solve it in an even more optimal way? So we have covered method number 1. There are other 2 methods to solve this in big O of 1 time and space. So the second method we are going to see is bit manipulation. So the overall formula we are going to apply here is the given number doing an AND with its -1 should give us the remainder of 0. If this is true, then the given number is power of 2. If not, it is going to be false. So how do I define it this way, that it says it can be a power of 2? So let me give an explanation. So here is the binary representation of the powers of 2, like 2, 4, 8, 16, and goes on. As we all know, the binary numbers will be represented with the base of powers of 2. So when you represent the powers of 2 in form of binary, there will be only one bit which is 1 in all the powers of 2. So in this case, it is pretty obvious that we can have a point now that only one will be there in a binary representation of powers of 2. So also there is a point to make that the previous number of these numbers will be inverted values. That is, wherever there is a 1, there will be 0, and wherever there is a 0, there will be 1. For example, previous number to 1 is going to be all zeros, and finally there will be a 1. So previous number of 4, which is 3, is going to be 0, 1, 1, which is nothing but it is 1, 0, 0, and it will be a complementary thing. Like wherever there is a 1, there will be a 0, and wherever there are zeros, there will be ones. Same goes with 7. 7 is nothing but 0, 1, 1, 1. So just the inverse of what we have for 8. And similar to 16, 15 will be represented as 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, and so on. So by using these logics, we can come up very simple that if there is a power of 2, then there must be only 1, 1. And if we do an AND operation with its previous number, then it will all turn to 0. Because as we all know, if the numbers are same, like if both the numbers are 1, then only we'll get some value as output. If the numbers contradict, then obviously the value is going to be 0 in case if we do an AND operation. So the same logic we are going to use, that if we do an AND operation with the given number and its previous number, then obviously it is going to be 0, because the given number must be having only 1 and its previous number will be having its complete reverse. So in that case, none of the places will be matched and we will get a 0. So this is the overall logic behind this formula. So if the given number n is power of 2, then obviously we're going to get 0, and if we get 0, then we are going to return true. If not, we are going to return false. So as simple as that, we are going to simply perform this one operation to prove our result, and that is going to work in big O of 1 time and space. So hope you're understanding this logic, and this goes same like how I said, the code will be like return n and n minus 1 is equal to 0. Yes, that's a single line code. There is also one more method to discuss. So let's see that before getting into the coding part. So the another interesting way of getting it solved is by using the advantage of the integer values or the data types in the language we are using. So usually the integer value in Java or any programming language would be 2 power uh, 30, 31 minus 2 power 31 to 2 power 31 minus 1. So the possible positive power of 2 value that we can get in any integer or any language is 2 power 30. Why? Because 2 power 31 is the last power and we are doing a minus 1, so there can't be 2 power 31 to contribute. So 2 power 30 is the maximum value we can actually have in any programming language. So in integer, it can be represented as this number. So again, a simple mathematical logic will help us to solve this number. So if a number n is said to be power of 2, then this number can divide any power of 2. For example, if we can represent n as some 2 power a and 2 power b, then n must be divisible by 2 power a or 2 power b that gives the other number. So n by 2 power a will give you 2 power b and vice versa. The same logic will be applied. So this is the maximum 2 power number that can be found in any language. That is the maximum integer value. So if 2 power 30 can be divided by the given number n, then the number given is said to be the power of 2. If not, it is not a power of 2. So simple, 2 power 30 divided by given n must give you the remainder of 0. So if this condition is satisfied, then your number is to power of 2. If not, we have to return false. As simple as that. Hope this mathematical logic is clear. So this also works in big O of n time. So hope I made it clear in all the methods. So let's go to the code now. So I have shown you all three methods. So let us see it one by one. So as I said, the first method is going to loop until our n goes down to 0. And we do a while loop. And if n is divisible by 2, then we are going to divide n by 2 every time. And finally, we are going to return n had turned out to 1. So yes, let us give it a try. Yes, it has been accepted. And let's submit. I have to return false if n goes less than or equal to 0. Sorry about that. If not, I have to iterate it and find if n is equal to 1. Yes, it is accepted and runs in 1 millisecond, which is 99% faster. So let's see, this is a big O of long in solution. Let's see how far the other solutions work. So let me comment all this. So here is the code for a second solution bit manipulation where we just do n and n minus 1 is equal to 0. Also n is greater than 0. So let's give it a try. Yes, so let's submit. This also runs in 1 millisecond. Okay, so let me try the one more solution we have, dividing it with the constant. So I'm just going to replace this statement alone with the number divides or divided by n. Yeah, that's it. Let me give it a try. Yes, so let's submit. Yes, this also accepted and it also runs in 1 millisecond. So hope you enjoyed this video and liked all three solutions. So if you like the video, hit like, subscribe and let me know in comments. Thank you.